kindergartners. I am up in our tree fort with Weston.
Hey guys.
And we're going to read a story today called My Adventure Island. So this is one of Weston's favorite books. And there's a lot of parts of this book that remind me of Weston and our family. So I have a lot of connections with this story. And good readers, while they're reading, they're making connections. It means they're thinking about things that they know or things about themselves that connect to the story. And sometimes they connect it to other things, other stories, other movies. So I'm going to be practicing making connections today while we're reading. And I'm going to ask you to make some connections or to do some thinking too. Okay, so this is My Adventure Island by Timothy Natman and Sarah Warburton. What is so funny? Are you being silly? Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'll move it in close so that you can see too. My Adventure Island. Weston's got the giggles. Okay, here on my island, I do what I like. I can zoom around on my speedy new bike. I bet a lot of you guys are outside riding bikes right now because the weather is so nice. So I bet a lot of you have a connection right now with this. All right. I can eat chocolate cake with cream poured on thick and marshmallow pudding that won't make me sick. I get all of the biggest, most wonderful toys, which I don't have to share with the rest of the boys. Now, I have a special connection on this page. Weston does too. Weston, we connect about the marshmallow because Weston loves marshmallows and he steals them out of our baking drawer, and I go to use marshmallows and there's no marshmallows left. So that kind of reminds me of Weston. I'm also thinking, readers, that I'm thinking he might be doing some imagining because I don't think that this is his real life, robots and alligators eating ice cream. So I'm thinking that he's doing some make-believe and some pretending. I'm a pirate, a cowboy, a wizard, a knight. I'm brave and I'm strong and I win every fight. Ooh, maybe you have a connection right here. Do you ever make believe and pretend that you are something else? Turn and tell someone near you what you like to pretend to be. Weston, which one do you like to pretend?
I think I would choose a wizard.
You'd be a wizard, and that cat you would turn into a big tiger?
I guess.
Yeah? All right. Here on my island, I do as I please. I splash in the puddles and climb all the trees. I swing through the branches, I fly through the sky, and I end up face down in a massive mud pie. So this page reminds me of our tree fort like we're in right now. And we also have a swing that hangs from our tree fort too, so that kind of reminds me. And our area back here gets pretty muddy too, huh? So sometimes, maybe not swinging into the mud, but we end up getting pretty muddy down here. So we have lots of connections on this page. Maybe you have a connection at home. Do you have a tree fort? Do you like to go out and play in the mud? You might. So what if my clothes are all dirty and torn? How else would you know that they'd ever been worn? Looks like he's having fun out in the woods. And if you look around, that's what we're in right now too. Here on my island, we don't have shampoos. I won't have a bath for a month if I choose. Brushing your teeth is just silly, I think. And as far as my feet, what a wonderful stink. Oop, the wind's blowing. I'm also sure that this is a fiction text because clearly we don't have toothbrushes growing in the underneath the ocean.
And socks for underneath the ocean.
And stinky socks under the ocean. Here on my island, I stay up all night. Having bedtimes for boys can never be right, though I have to make sure that I've turned on the light. Ooh, see if you have any connections to this page. Think inside your head, maybe turn and tell someone next to you. Weston, the connection I'm seeing is I know that you and Avery like to have the light on right outside your door. And also, Weston has a special stuffed animal, and I don't know if you've noticed, but on every page there's this special dinosaur. Weston's is a bear, but I connect with that too, that they have a special stuffed animal that they like to sleep with. Here on my island, big sisters are banned, and cabbage and broccoli too, which is grand. And if you don't like it, you don't have to stay. I'll let my pet dinosaur chase you away. Here on my island, I watch TV all day, and I play and I play and I play and I play. I'm king of the castle and I say what goes, from sticking your tongue out to picking your nose. It's great when you don't have to do as you're told. So I've been making connections, but I'm also thinking about what the author is giving me clues about. And on every page, the boy has been by himself, and he keeps talking about being on an island and getting to do what he wants. So I'm kind of thinking that he's alone right now and almost maybe in trouble, because he's talking about all the things that he wants to do and that he likes to do, and that he can do whatever he wants. So I'm kind of thinking that that might be happening. But sometimes my island gets terribly cold. There's no one to cuddle or give you a kiss or tell you a story, and that's what I miss. That's when I'm sitting alone on the sand, that's why when I'm sitting alone on the sand. So I noticed the story is changing here. It was all really happy stuff, and now it kind of feels a little bit sad. And I'm thinking that we're about to find out maybe where he is and why he's been all alone. So turn and tell someone next to you what you think, where he's going to be, and what you think is going to happen on the next page. Turn and tell them. You ready? All right, here we go. I'm glad that my island's so close to the land. So there he is running downstairs to his mom and his sister. So this is making me think that he was maybe upstairs in his room in trouble and all alone, and now he's saying that he's so happy that he's actually close to his mom and his sister. And I have a really strong connection on this page. We always on this page identify who we are. So who is this?
Me.
Yes.
Bramble.
And your stuffed animal. And then who's that?
You.
Yeah.
Avery.
Uh-huh.
Our cat, Stella.
Oh, our dog is the crocodile. Mm-hmm.
My blanket is up in my room, and
Yeah.
our dad is either outside at work or barbecuing.
Yeah. So we kind of all connect with this. So it's important as readers to make connections while we're reading. So I have a job for you to do now. I want you to think about all the different things that we read in the story, and I want you to pick something that you have a connection with. So maybe you have been riding your bike a lot, and so you have a connection with this page and you want to write about that. Or maybe you love marshmallows just like Weston, and you might want to make a connection with Weston and with the story that you like marshmallows too. Maybe you really like to pretend to be different things. Maybe you like to play outside. There's so many things in here. I bet that all of you can make a connection to this. So I want you to write about what your connection is to this story. All right, I look forward to seeing you on another lesson, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and I can't wait to be back in the classroom with you. But while we're out of the classroom, we might as well be having some fun. All right, see you guys later.